Atochin chitab kalenjin ketaun tetutiet noton nebo Ikweny Emet neitung'eten ketesiet nebo Kass TV. Kainenyin ko Victor Korir, kemiten ak Naomi Cherotich neibun logoiwek en oret nebo kaborunoik. Kitaunen county nebo Nakuru ole katokchigei betutab rani county notok tetutiet nebo jukwaa la usalama notok kondochin minister nebo ribetab kalyet en emet orit Kipchumba Murkomen. Kamwa Murkomen kole county nebo Nakuru ko agenge en counties cheindoi en chobet ak aldaetab mayek chemayanotin, kinekamwa kole bendi kosuldaen tetutik chekimen chebo kokirinda mung'aranotok ofisiekab serikali mising kora koboto kirwogik asikimuch kekirinda mung'aranotok. Kinyoru report nebo Dennis Kipchirchir.
Kong'ololi en tuyet nebo jukwaa la usalama nekakiyai en taonitab Nakuru, komwa cabinet secretary nebo ripsetab kalyet en emet orit Kipchumba Murkomen kole county nebo Nakuru ko agenge en cheindoi en rieket ak aldaetab mayek chemoiyonotin.
Nakuru is one of the top counties in terms of transit of drugs and illicit alcohol, particularly adulterated ethanol and some of those spirits that are really counterfeit spirits and substandard. Part of the reason is that there are small dens where this alcohol are brewed, but also because of the multicultural nature of the place, this is where some of these alcohol brewed in other also countries and counties are packaged for distribution. That has become a serious menace because we have many towns in Nakuru. We have Nakuru town, we have Naivasha, we have Gilgil, we have Joro, we have other towns that have become, including Rongai, where we have a big challenge.
Kamwa ine kole bendi kondoi tetutik cheterter chebo koker kole kakiisto rieket ak aldaetab mayek kobun tuyet nebendi koyak ribikab kalyet koboto kirwogik chebo county nebo Nakuru.
Of great concern to me is that we have reached a stage where we almost normalize the use of cannabis sativa, and I am going to take time to engage the security teams, including the OCS and the chiefs, in the forum today to see how best we are going to tackle this issue. But this is not happening without the collusion of our government officers. So where there is, we establish collusion, we will not transfer anybody, we will sack them, and we'll take legal action against them.
Kosubkei ak kondishek chebo chelesosiek chemoiyonotin, komwa Kipchumba Murkomen kole kokomuch koborye ribikab kalyet ako tindoi kamang'unet kole yekatar icheket boriet nebo aldaetab mayek komakebaorionjin chelesosiek choto.
All those groups are in this county, and I am glad that the security team has managed to contain the growth of these groups, but I know that their survival is being supported by drugs and alcohol abuse. Therefore, if we go for the alcohol and drugs, we are actually going to reduce the impact of these gangs insofar as the citizens are concerned, and their safety will be.
En komosta age kowekyi kongoi gavana nebo Nakuru Susan Kiga cabinet secretary notok eng rutoitonyi en komosta nebo Nakuru ako tinye inendet kamang'unet kole wendi kosuldae boriosiek chotok tugul. Kong'etege county nebo Nakuru, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Dennis Kipchirchir.
Kakoito petition en High Court nebo Eldoret familia nebo Bethel Chesir, inendet ko PA nebo MP nebo Marakwet East Kangogo Bowen, nemwaat kele kinam biik chekibwotyin ko ofisiekab police en komosta nebo Kaptagat tarik 6 arawani, ole mwaat kele tomo kenai ole miten inendet agoi nguni. Ng'ololchi sirikab logoiwek en sang nebo kapkirwok komwa familia inotok kole bune kaimetab kei neo ichek ole moche kisimchi serikalitab emoni kokon borto nebo Chesir anan kokon logoiyot age tugul asikonyor icheket boroindo nebo konai kakwautik chemakat koyai cheisubi. Kinyoru report nebo Timothy Kiplimo.
Eng tarik 6 nebo arawani kokimong Bethuel Chesir en kanaset nebo Nairobi akotokchigei kanaset nebo Eldoret asikoker kwananyi nemwaat kele tesetai konyoru kanyoiset en sipitalit agenge nemiten Eldoret, kobate kingoit ine kebeberta nebo Kaptagat komong karisiek aeng'u chekisubi ine kotomo kenam akemut ole tomo konai chi ako en inguni kwaleken biik somok chekibotogei kokikimeto ole mwae ichek kole kimut biik chenekit 8 kitinye bundukishek.
Komakete ng'ololok logoiwek kopkabuch karisiek chu wala tungonu bundukit. Akemutye kai. Kone kimutye kai sasa maumito wala takui ketior kaketle amar karin aikwa. Kumarta mrochi karin aikwa ko mi pichu wosote Chesir kanam Chesir banane banaka ngusuna kare aketior ju matungo ngochu jore akaiwiri kare akeseres kila kitu aketara kubungwe kepo kwa jioni Chesir weri kurena Dominiko ngola wan kule Clara pas akubechi kabika kwa chega
Kwa koirani ko betusiek lo chebo chengetab Bethuel Chesir nemwaat kele PA nebo MP nebo Marakwet East Kangogo Bowen amakenai ole mite anan ko ole kikitekyi sobe anan makosobe. Kit nekayach familia inoto kocheng toretet kobun kapkirwok nebo kesimchi serikalitab emoni komong murenonoto anan komong borto.
Kewasiana nenye mpaka saa hii kumija kewase na kapkaja kotini kele jana kile ne nema torete mba kotini utorete mbo serikali uyotwe jicho mmiana dembe jichi nyende Chesir ku atinga asthmatic atinga pressure misa kete kare chiko tungonui mikite kune nela nya kitenis ulna saku ya takat so osame jaba serikali kulo kutorete uyotwe Chesir.
Lelutiet nebo Chesir ko ne amune asikonam biik cheite sisit chekitinye bundukishek ama kiplelutiot tebutik chekamwa familia inoto kole tesetai kotebenkei.
Majina yangu ni Felix Chesir. Mimi ni firstborn wa Mr. Bethuel, my father. And tungependa sana tukutane naye juu yeye ni role model kwetu.
Majina anaitwa Agneta. Mimi ni sister yake Bethuel. Niko na uchungu sana. Ndugu yangu aliabductiwa juu ya nini? Na alifanya nini? Where is the evidence? Si tunaomba kama familia mtusaidie tafadhali.
Chesir is not a criminal. Ata mageterki cha Chesir laki kuna mkiba cha kitorta chingo are uldaol. So osame jabagalo pijiba miti awasweji. Nemi wala mito ngo kotini awasweji chicha katol nyonga dio mi Chesir ukone report kebe ita nganyor mborto keso wala giri the next of action keso wala abaga yeta borto naga keso wala sakumung yey mular.
Stephen Ombeko ko geliot netonondochin familia inoto ole kamwa kole mabendi komunyi akoi kosimchi serikalitab emoni kongong ole mite weroto.
We have filed an habeas corpus application before the High Court Eldoret, which application is seeking to have the body of Mr. Bethuel Chesir released dead or alive to the family members. Subsequently, we have reached out to several departments within the security team who have promised us that they are working to ensure that wherever Mr. Chesir is being withheld incommunicado, he is released immediately to his family members.
Kong'eting kanaset nebo Eldoret en county nebo Uasin Gishu lugekab emet chebo Kass TV kaninyu ko Timothy Kiplimo.
Ako kon kurset MP nebo Kiharu Ndindi Nyoro en serikalitab emoni komat kotestai ak tetutik chetokchingei ketoi kayumetab aisurut nenat kotol en ortinwek kosubkei ak newendi kotesoksei aliet nebo yaetab mung'aret ak kong'emak uchumi nebo emet. Ng'ololien ofisinyin nemiten taonitab Nairobi komwa Nyoro kole makat kocheng serikali ortinwek alak chenyorunen rabinik cheboisien en kabaraet anan ko kalelitetab ortinwek amat kotoi koyach biik cheboisien ortinwek chotok.
When we continue now instituting tolling, like what we want to do on Rironi Mausamit Road, what we are basically doing is increasing the cost of doing business. Because now the motorist will be made now to pay for the fuel, pay the road maintenance levy in the fuel, which they already pay, but on the side, they'll again be needed to pay an extra cost of using this road. Now, of note is that in whatever we are calling PPPs, public-private partnerships, they are actually not private. They are mostly entirely public. We are just running away from responsibility and liability. Because we package a road as a PPP, but the main investor in that PPP is the National Social and Security Fund, is the NSSF. We have now gotten into a road where, and a slippery one for that matter, that anything consequential you see happening in Kenya is actually workers' money. The other day I raised about the issue of Talanta board. It was not a private sector board, it was public. Most of the people who invested in that board is still public money. And therefore, my take would be that the National Treasury and the government, they need to be a bit more creative in raising revenue to do critical infrastructure like you have done before, without necessarily doing experimentations that, upon further analysis, they seem to be reckless. This road will cost Kenyans over 175 billion shillings, meaning per kilometer of road is 1 billion shillings. Why can't the government look at other avenues of raising money? Some are very low-lying fruits. The government of Kenya has a 35% stake in Safaricom. They can easily sell 10% of Safaricom and get 100 billion shillings, build and expand the road from Nairobi, Nakuru, even all the way, expand it without making it a tolerable road for Kenyans to pay to use. And in that respect also, when we invest our own money, then we diminish the cost of doing business, because whoever does, let's say, importation of commodities headed to Uganda, they have to do comparisons between our Kenyan economy and using, for example, Dar es Salaam and other ports that are around. And for them to take goods to their own economies, they have to use roads or rail. Now, if you add on the cost of that transportation, what you are basically advising our neighboring countries to do is that they look for alternatives. And I don't think this is good for our economy.
Kitokchinigei kewaljin anan kecheng'e kekere walutik chebo chikilisiet nekoyai kompunitab chikilisiet nebo Polytrack Africa, notok kotinygei ak boisiet nebo governors ak senators en emet komugul. Again, walutik chotok koboru report nebo Polytrack kole konam namba netai governor nebo county nebo Kiambu Kimani Wamatangi, konam namba aeng governor nebo Narok Patrick Ole Ntutu, namba somok ko Jonathan B nebo Uasin Gishu. En komosta nebo senators ko togu komiten tai boisiet ne senator nebo county nebo Kisumu, notok ko Professor Tom Ojienda, konam namba aeng senator nebo Meru County Gathuri Murungi, namba somok ko senator nebo Nairobi Edwin Sifuna, ak namba ang'wan ko senator nebo Kericho, notok ko majority leader nebo Senate Aaron Cheruiyot.
Every leader was assessed on matters concerning leadership and initiative. His Excellency Jonathan Lati Lelelit, Samburu County Governor, was 5th. In the 4th position, we had His Excellency Joseph Olelenku from Kajiado County with an approval rating of 61.5%. In the 3rd position, we had Wajir County Governor, His Excellency Ahmed Abdullahi, with an approval rating of 63.7%, making him 3rd among the top governors in this 2025 Performance Index. He tied within that position because there was another 3rd. That is His Excellency Jonathan B, Uasin Gishu County Governor, who also had a rating of 63.7%. Second best governor is His Excellency Patrick Ole Ntutu, Narok County Governor, with an approval rating of 64.3%. And ranking as the best governor within the Republic of Kenya is His Excellency Kimani Wamatangi, Kiambu County Governor, with an approval rating of 66.6%. Senators, these were senators who were able to gather a rating of above 50%. In the 5th position, we had Nyeri County Senator Wahome Wamatinga with an approval rating of 59.7%. That position was shared because also Makueni County Senator Honorable Daniel Kitonga Manzo had an approval rating of 59.7%, also making among the top 5. In the 4th position is Kericho County Senator Honorable Aaron Cheruiyot with an approval rating of 62%. In the 3rd position, is Nairobi County Senator Honorable Edwin Sifuna with an approval rating of 64.7%. In the second position is Meru County Senator Honorable Katuri Murungi with an approval rating of 65.1%, and the highest rated, or rather the topmost senator within the Protectorate of Kenya, according to the 2025 Performance Index, is Kisumu County Senator Professor Tom Ojenda with an approval rating of 67.4%.
Kagalumda kamaritab tugiyo nebo Old Mutual tatutiet nelelenat ko Lady Anchor netokchingei kotoret eng kanaptaetab konyik akoib kergeindo nebo ityinetab tetutik chetinye ak rabinik eng konutab murenik ak kwonyik. Ngololi kasarta nekakilumda tetutyonotok komwa CEO nebo Old Mutual Arthur Oginga kole bendi konyoru kwonyik kanetutik chetinye ak boisietab rabinik, mungaret, insurance koboto tuguk alak chekimongu kele bendi kotoreti kwonyik koityi magutikwak ak konyor kora sobet anan konyor borotet en sobenywan nebo atkai tugul.
The Lady Anchor product is supposed to help that woman live her life, express herself, and live comfortably in its natural design. A, it considers women from age of 18 all the way to 79. B, it looks at women through different lenses, entrepreneurs, corporate women, young girls, and through the bundling process, crafting and meeting the specific needs of those women. This is our first stab at meeting the needs of women. We expect to continue over the years working with women to ensure that the product evolves as women evolve and women's needs evolve. Next 5 years, hopefully we'll have made our contribution towards making women's lives in Kenya a lot better, a lot more comfortable. As we say, we're a wellness company helping people meet their objectives around wellness.
So the first thing that Lady Anchor does is it provides that environment for a woman to thrive, having understood the circumstances that she comes from. The second thing that it does is it provides opportunities for education. Somebody who understands the world of finance, understands how to leverage financial tools, becomes much more empowered citizen in the economy. And so what we've bundled within Lady Anchor are several tools that enable a woman, number one, not only provide protection or have protection for her family, it provides education opportunities, understand the financial economy, how to participate, how to save, how to grow investment. The third thing it does, it helps with the soft side of a woman, the mental side, provides opportunities for mental health, for growth, understanding mental triggers and how to respond to them in order to be healthy as a human being. And the fourth thing it provides is physical, a way to interact with your physical bodies, provide protection and health and wellness for our physical bodies.
Tuyet en betutab ran hirbayotab President Professor Kithure Kindiki afsaek cheechen cheindochin tetutik cheterter en kebeberta nebo Tatu City ko oret nebo kongalalen kokwautik chekosuldaen Tatu City ako chekoepchi konyor borotet neo missing ko en tetutik chetinye ak Special Economic Zone. Kamiten tuyonoto afsaek kobun Tatu City chekoindochin CEO nebo kampunitab Rendezvous Stephen Jennings nekomiten afsaekab serikali chekoboto Abubakar Hassan Abubakar noto sirindet neo en State Department nebo Investments, Dr. Kenneth Chelule, CEO nebo Special Economic Zones Authority, koboto directors chebo kibagengeitab Agriculture and Food Authority. Kakimit Tatu City kole chobotin kotestai koboisien kibagenge ak serikali missing ko en kanaptaetab mungaretab kahawek missing ko en siret nebo emotinwekab sang. Ak chitab kalenjin chotok logoiwekab emet chekaitunen tetutiet nebo Ikweny Emet kobun Kass TV kakimiten ak Naomi Cherotich nekoibun logoiwek en oret nebo kabarunoik. Kainenyun ko Victor Korir nematyan keweksei kebeberta nebo oeng lekitindoi tondet en Uliep Studio.